first thing, and I say this all the time, first tip, and I say this for everything, is that you have to talk to a lot of women. A lot. Whatever you think a lot is, times that by at least 50. Okay? Like, you got to talk to a lot of chicks. And this goes for anything. Even if you were, like, think about it this way. If you were going to approach women just to go out with them and, you know, find girls to go on dates with, it's the same process where you'll approach a certain amount of women, and a certain amount of women are going to agree to go on a date with you. So it's the same thing if you're just trying to have sex with a girl. If you approach a certain amount of women just for sex, there's going to be a certain amount that is going to agree to just have sex with you. You understand? You just got to put yourself out there and let them know that's what you're trying to do. See, a lot of guys, you know, they're not used to just approaching girls, talking to them about, let's just have some sex. So guys, they don't think it's possible. They don't think it can happen. But when you put yourself out there and you talk to a lot of women, there's a lot of girls out there who want to do that. Because there's so many girls who just want to get their fuck on too. You just got to find the ones who want to do that. And this is why you have to talk to a lot of women. Okay? All right, so the second tip is to switch up how you bring it up. So switch up how you bring it up. So this is the thing, you know, sometimes it's not about you telling a girl you want to fuck her. It's more about how you're saying it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let's say you're talking to a girl, you know, there's a difference between saying, yo, listen, I want to fuck the shit out of you, and hey, look, you know, I think you're really beautiful. I'm attracted to you, and I really just want to sleep with you. Like, it's two different ways that it sounds different in two different ways. It's like, you know, it's like with anything else. Like, the language and words are powerful. So depending on the vibe of the girl, you know, you might be talking to a girl and you might say, okay, well, she's giving me the vibe where I can just, you know, I could say, yeah, I want to fuck you and it's going to be okay. You could tell she's going to be feeling that. But then other girls, you got to kind of like soften it up for them. You understand what I'm saying? So you're basically telling them the same thing, but you're making it in a you know, in a softer version. So, you know, certain girls, you could say, hey, listen, I want to bang the shit out of you, and it's cool. But in certain girls, you might have to soften it up a little bit and be like, hey, you know, listen, I would just love to really get you naked tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's basically they're saying the same shit, but it's how you're saying it. So you have to figure out the vibe between you and that girl, and what you feel is best for you to, like, you know, put it out there. But either way, you're putting it out there. And sometimes the way you say it, you know, makes a difference. So, you know, you just got to use your best judgment on that. All right. So the next tip, number 3, is ease it into your conversation. So a lot of times guys think, you know, when they were like, oh, you know, you can't just tell a girl you want to fuck her. Or guys think, like, when you say, hey, just go, you know, tell girls you want to fuck. Guys think that, you know, it means soon as you walk up to the girl, you know, the first 2 seconds, you're like, hey, what's up? Let me stick my dick in you. You know what I mean? Or, hey, what's up? How you doing? I want to fuck you. Like, you don't have to, you know, you could do that. And of course, you know, there is a chance that you're going to have girls who's going to be like, yeah, whatever, cool, and think that's cool. And, you know, y'all get together and blah, blah, blah. But it's always, it's good to try to ease it into the conversation. So what that means is, let's say, for example, you're at a spot and you're talking to a girl, you're at a party or something, and, you know, y'all just, you know, because I know you say you don't feel like doing the boring small talk. And the thing is, you don't have to talk for a long time. You could talk to a girl for like, you know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes. But then after that 2 minutes, you just ease it into the conversation. So you're like, oh, okay, what's up? Cool. My name is this. Oh, cool. You from here? Cool. You know, I do this. But hey, listen, you know, I want to be straight up with you. I'm very, very attracted to you. And I'm very busy. I don't really have enough time to, like, really date around. But I was wondering if me and you could get together and, you know, fuck around, or me and you can get together and, you know, I could sleep with you. Like, so you're easing it into the conversation after you've initially just had the regular, like, introduction. You understand what I'm saying? So when you ease it into there, it's a little bit more, most girls will be more receptive to that. So it's not like you got to do a whole bunch of small talk. Because a lot of times when guys do the small talk, they keep talking because they don't know, you know, like, they feel like they got to keep talking. They don't know what to say, or they get, like, nervous, or they're like, oh, should I keep, you know, saying things just to make the conversation go? No, you can, you know, meet a girl. Like, I've met girls and talked to them for, like, you know, 2 minutes and exchanged numbers and, you know, had sex with them the next day. You understand what I'm saying? So you just ease it into that conversation. You don't got to sit there for like a half an hour talking to a girl. Now, the fourth tip is refuse to go on dates. All right? So you have to refuse to go on dates. So what that means is a lot of times this is going to happen. You're going to talk to a chick. You're going to be like, look, I want to, just do this sex thing. And she's going to be like, oh, I'm not the type of girl. I need for you to take me out. I need to get to know you and all that other stuff, right? Now, certain guys will do this. This is what some guys will do. They'll be like, okay, let's go out on a date. And then they go on a date thinking, okay, well, I'm going to go on a date with her. And then eventually, I'll try to hit it while I'm on a date, or I'll try to hit it. Then it's like that. It's not going to work for you like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the thing about this whole thing is that you got to stick to your guns, and you are letting her know that this is what you want to do, which is sex. And by you, like basically going with her ideas of like, oh, let's date. You understand what I'm saying? You're throwing away what you really want to do in the first place, and she already got you switching your shit up for her already. So trust me, it's going to be harder for you to get shit popping like that, because she's up, and even if she's not thinking it consciously, subconsciously, she's getting that feeling or that energy from you that like she can just like do whatever with you, and you're going to go along with that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to stick to your shit. So you got to refuse to go on dates, because you're going to approach some of these girls, tell them, hey, you just want to have sex with them. And they're going to try to flip it on some, oh, no, we should go out. And why can't we do this? And not that type of girl. And not, we should, no, don't go on no dates. And if she wants to go on a date, you keep it moving to the next girl. All right. And now the fifth tip, in which will really make this really easy for you guys, is to go to events or parties where there are women who are about that life. So what that means is go to events or parties where there are women who are about fucking, meaning swinger parties, meaning they have like polyamory parties. They have parties where women are open sexually. You can Google these, and they have them in basically every city. You understand what I'm saying? They have groups for this shit. So you go to those groups where the chicks are just openly down with that shit, and it's easier for you to get it popping. You understand? But, and when you get there, you got to really just like, really tell them like, hey, what's up? I'm feeling this atmosphere. Let's get it popping. Let's do it. I'm here to do what it do what it do. You know what I mean? And again, when you're there and you're talking to these girls, like really get down to business. Like a lot of times guys, they want to have sex with these girls. They don't want to do shit. And then in the middle of the interactions, certain guys kind of like step back, because real talk, a lot of guys aren't used to just getting sex that quickly. You're still in the back of your head. A lot of you are conditioned to still think it has to be a process. It has to be hard. I have to wait. I have to go on 3 dates. I have to, spend time to get to know her. All that shit that you've been taught is in your head. So, that conditioning is going to play out a lot, even when the girl is, trying to put it on a silver platter for you. So you got to really, get out there and do it. And also get out of your mind that whole, maybe she's a hoe. I can't believe she's just going to give it to me like this. All that shit got to be out your head. And if you go to those, events and parties and shit like that, trust me, there are women there that, man, listen. I mean, I've been to spots, man, where I go up in there and I'm talking to a chick. She buy me a drink, and then she's basically trying to set up plans so we could start fucking. You understand? I'm like, yes, this is what I'm talking about, man. So yeah, so do that. But in all, you guys got to just go out there. So again, first tip, talk to a lot of women. Second tip, switch up how you bring it up. Switch up how you say it. Sometimes it's about how you say it and not what you're saying. Number 3, ease it into the conversation. Number 4, refuse to go on dates. And number 5, go to events where there are chicks who are about that life. All right, so that is it, man. And if anybody has any more questions, hit me up at the Ask Mr. Locario page. Click on the link below, or go to MrLocario.com and go to the Ask Mr. Locario page, and send me your questions. I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. Alright, now before you click off this video, I need you to do 3 quick things. First, I need you to click the link below to send me your questions, because if you have any questions, I'll answer them in a video. 2, click the link under that to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. Gives you 10 tips on how to attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.